Welcome to the Vox Pathfinder 15R channel, and I am trying to diagnose like these squealy, seems like parasitic oscillations on this amp, and I'm just going to try one fix today because I noticed something very important. So right now the amplifier is on in the clean channel, and this is what I get when I turn the volume up all the way. Now it's variable. Sometimes it's not there at all, sometimes it's there a lot. Now what I've done is I've tried doing tap testing. Listen to that. This is the preamp board I'm tapping. Now what I have, this jack needs to be replaced. The tip doesn't ground out when it's out, so it picks up, hum from the room. So I just have it terminated with the pedal in an off position. No input here. And, I can't find anything in the preamp board, nothing really in the power amp board. And I've tapped the tubes, and I wasn't getting any microphonics. But here's something interesting I discovered. Okay, so I'm going to tap the first preamp tube. I think you can see it. Hold on. Let's see if I can show it. Okay, so there it is right there. One second. And I did this with all the tubes. Nothing remarkable. Now, let's turn the volume down. Listen. What I'm going to do is I came across this by accident. I'm going to go to the dirty channel. Okay, and I'm going to turn up the volume on that channel, which is over here. In this channel I get like a hum that I have to diagnose. But interestingly, so I'm tapping that. Listen. And then on the board, and then this capacitor, for instance, right here. So I'll turn down the volume, and turn the volume up again. Lots of sensitivity in the V1, and then even this capacitor over V2. And especially, again, when I tap the tube, let me just turn on the volume. See if you can hear the difference. So that's the sound of a tube being tapped, no volume, tube all the way up. One second. And again, up here, So a lot of sensitivity. So what we're going to do is I purchased this Mullard. Was it the CV4004, which is supposed to be very low microphonics, and we're going to put that in the V1 position. And even though I didn't detect the a microphonic tube while in clean, it's indeed a microphonic tube. And there, back to clean channel. So we're going to go ahead and change that, and we're going to come back. All right, be right back. Okay, just before I change out these tubes, I just wanted to compare them real quickly visually. And the printing is very faint, but I managed to pull off 7025/12AX7B Softex made in Russia. And this is the short plate tube structure. I'm going to replace it with the Mullard CV4004. Although if you look at them, the plate actually looks longer than this guy. So I'm going to put this in, and we're going to see how it improves the oscillation, and of course the microphonics. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so I have the Mullard tube installed, and like per directions, the filaments don't light up like the others do. So you can see the next one, it's totally encased. So, but that's not an issue. And I decided to start off in the dirty channel to see if that minimized like the microphonics. All right, let's just turn up the volume. You can hear that. Now before, I think I watched a video, it wasn't as readily apparent, but I'm not hearing anything when I tap around V1. And now when I tap the tube, nothing. But when I get to the V2 area, this, and the sun just went down, this capacitor is still microphonic. In some cases that's a good thing. And I also found tapping just on the individual pins, pin 6 is microphonic, and I went and I tapped on all the pins on all the tubes. Now I'll turn down the volume for a comparison. So I am going to put another new tube into this slot at some point and see if it's a tube issue or a soldering issue. But pin 6 is definitely, I'm sorry, is that pin 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, pin 6 is definitely an issue. So I'm going to turn the volume down. Let's see what happened to the squealies on channel 1, the clean channel. It's greatly reduced, it seems. This has been running for a while. I don't think it's totally gone, and I think perhaps that pin 6 of V2 might have something to do with it. So that's going to definitely need some attention, but it's definitely no longer a microphonic tube in the V1 position. See, there's still a little bit. Okay, so I'll call that a video, and we will perhaps investigate the V2 position and see if that microphonic pin hold on a second. Huh. Did I? Oh, I switched the effects, not the channel. Huh. So definitely some mic sensitivity here in pin 6. Okay, so again, channel 1, wrong switch. So, although not completely disappeared, putting in a good tube that's not microphonic has had a large effect on dampening that. This is at full volume with basically nothing plugged in. It's just being terminated by this pedal, you know. Okay, so we'll wrap it up there, and we will tend to V2 as well in a future video. Thanks.